Okay, for a quick video here on my wollensak. It's 1280. It's a little hairy taking it apart. I was trying to find videos, people taking it apart. You can't find them anywhere. I can't find a manual really at my house. I don't know. So the symptom was running. I used to use the thing all the time, and it jammed one day. I could see the motor in the back with the fan shift and stop. And I thought, I know what to think. The thing was jammed up, and I was taking it apart, and I was thinking maybe motor mounts, because they're not so great. It wiggles a little bit. This thing here was kind of halfway through its cycle. It was stuck against the capstan. Not enough torque to push it. I thought maybe the motor mounts, maybe something shifted. This thing's not, it got jammed. Maybe it was supposed to jam up the flywheel. But really, what it was, once I got the flywheel and this belt out, that's hard to do. 2 hands. Flywheel sits, in here, and this belt here, half it goes around this pulley here. The other half goes around smaller pulley over here. And I'm just looking at this belt and wondering what the hell is, what if you look at it, what the hell, why is it twisted looking, and why does it have like it went through some trauma, So this belt was always loose. What must have happened, and it must have fallen off and got tangled between this edge and this edge over here. It's probably low clearance there. When you look at it, it's like, that's not a small enough pulley to make it, work that way. Even it was sitting for a lot of years, but if the thing fell off, I was thinking, thanks for moving. If it fell off like that, the flat spots and the rubs, it looks like it was just jammed between here. Stick my fingers in there, figure where they go. Ooh. Got these little, it's like it's rubbed flat and sort of warped, and like it definitely got jammed in here. That's why this wasn't turning. I thought this wasn't turning originally because maybe the lubrication was hardened, but it's just no. Everything moves nice and smoothly once the belt's out of there. Looks like something you get at Home Depot almost, like an O-ring. Just gotta get a slightly smaller one. It's interesting, even this guy here. It looks like a little O-ring. The flywheel's running, and then the inertia's going, and it gets tripped. And this guy goes around, gets pressed against the capstan, and it pulls this guy out of the way, and then it sets it for stop. Actually, it's an interesting mechanism how it all works. It's kind of the buttons are easy to push, and then the flywheel and the mechanism take the job of aligning if for play or stop. And it works against this big spring over here. I mean, it's amazing this plastic doesn't break. This is still squishy, which is good. So I took it apart just to figure I could clean it and just do engine mounts, motor mounts, and nope. Now I gotta buy this guy. I gotta find one of these. I think I saw a kit on the internet somewhere. It's a kit for everything. put a O-ring type belt in there, and then just give it a good cleaning. Wipe everything down. It seems like everything's full of grease and fingerprints and dust, and the lithium grease is all hardened up. Just, give it a good cleaning and lube, and new parts, and it should be on its way. Yeah. Don't be afraid. There's 3 screws. One here. They're like little captive screws, so you can't even lose them. They kind of stay in their position. They won't fall out. It's 1, 2, 3. And it just you lift it and just keep moving things out of the way until it frees it, and it eventually it'll pop up. But the only thing I didn't disconnect was the through this hole over here. there's a linkage. There's a linkage here for the playback and stop switch on the circuit board. I don't know. I could probably take that apart, but the parts are so tiny. I don't want. I think it's probably meant to be just tilted up, just to service it and then put it back down. It's a little scary. I got some things I gotta, I gotta try to line all these things up, these pieces. I don't know what the hell. There's something to do with the speed. Yeah, it's a little hairy trying to work on this thing. So, I don't know. There you go. I hope that helps somebody.